So I'm here today with Scott Johnson. Good morning or good evening, Scott. How are we?
Yeah, good evening from Texas, Glenn. It's good morning there, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. It's 44 past 10 here. So I'm going to do a live stream with Julie Anderson, the anti-MLM YouTuber. I wanted to get your thoughts on what you thought of Julie and the work that she's been doing. I'm a big fan. I think she's been doing some amazing work. But what are your thoughts, Scott?
Well, my opinion of her is she's kind of a nut job. She comes across as very unstable. You can just, look at her eyes and her mannerisms and her voice, and she just doesn't make much sense. She just goes off, and she can't really put a thought together, in my opinion. She's just so far out there and so much out of control. I don't even know if she knows what she's saying.
So, what in particular is what do you mean by she's out of control? How is she out of control? And I guess also what is she missing? What do you think she's missing?
Well, she's missing the usual, which is retail sales, and I don't know exactly. I think she was in Monet. I don't know what the tool scam situation is with Monet, but I'm pretty sure there's not too much retail sales going on, and she doesn't really understand the importance of those things.
Okay, because I actually asked her yesterday. I said, "What do you think of about the tool scam and your thoughts on Scott Johnson's thoughts on the tool scam?" And she said that she thinks you're spot on about the Amway tool scam and about the MLM tool scam in general. So, I mean, she's acknowledging there's a tool scam. That's one of your big criticisms. That's one thing that me and you we've agreed, something we've agreed on about in the past, that a lot of the MLM anti-MLM YouTubers totally miss the tool scam. But Julie hasn't missed the tool scam. She knows it's a problem. She's spoken about it being a problem. So I don't get really why you're so anti-Julie Anderson.
Because speaking about it is not enough. We have to work together.
Yep.
The other side, the MLM side, they do work together. They have the DSA. They make big political contributions. They have a united front. The people that criticize MLMs, and I don't label myself as an anti-MLMer, I label myself as an anti-MLM scam person.
Yep.
Because I do believe MLMs can be done in a legitimate and legal manner. But the big thing is the people that criticize MLMs, whether they're anti-MLMers or against MLM scams, don't work together. I've reached out to many, many, many people, including Julie, and I get rejected. So here we are, just these random voices on the internet, not really accomplishing anything because we're not working together. And that's the big problem. And I've noticed this since 2005 when I found out about Amway's Tool Scam and have been campaigning against it ever since. There's just a lack of understanding that we have to work together to have an impact. Everyone just spouting off on their own little YouTube channel is not going to get it done.
I absolutely agree with you 100% that we need to work together. I spoke with you last week on Building Fortunes Radio, and I said that we need to have a mentality of one in, all in. If an MLM company goes after an anti-MLM YouTuber legally, whether you like them or dislike them, whether you've got similar political views, whether you love Donald Trump or they hate Donald Trump, we need to support that person. Now, one thing I think you must praise Julie on is the fact that she has supported an MLM YouTuber who has faced a massive legal hurdle. Always Marco's videos have been blocked and banned by Primerica. Julie did a live stream of one of the banned videos, so she really took a chance to show a video that Primerica wants to ban. Now, it hasn't been taken down by Primerica. They've done nothing. But Julie Anderson is a person who does stand up for the person who has been attacked legally by an MLM company. So I think, do you at least give us some credit for standing up and promoting a YouTuber who has come under legal fire from Primerica?
Well, I don't think it took that much courage because, all she did was put something out there that was already out there. And so
But it had
from a
been
legal
banned.
standpoint, it was banned because of the originator.
Yep.
But once it gets out there, it's happened many times over the years where, there's some kind of a release of top secret information, but the media that advertises the information does not get in trouble. It's the person that took the information, from a secure place to give it to the media. That's the person that broke the law. So I don't see it as that brave or anything. It's just,
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. But I definitely think, though, you have to give her points for. You talked a moment ago about we need to work together, to stick together, even with, well, my words, even with people we don't like. Now, I think Julie absolutely did the right thing by doing that live stream of a video that had just been removed from YouTube. It sent Primerica a very clear, strong message that you're not going to stop this video from being on YouTube. You can spend all the money in the world on expensive lawyers and letters and whatever you like, but that video is going to remain on YouTube. And I hope Primerica hear this, because even if you remove my one video I've got up, I'll put up another 10. So the tactic of banning videos, removing videos from YouTube is not going to work. I hope Primerica finally get that. So basically, all right. So what do you give Julie Anderson overall out of 10? And the
I give her about a 2.
A 2 out of 10, which is the same as Baddog Sports, who again I'm a big fan of. Would you be open to me, you, Peter Mingles, and Julie Anderson going on Building Fortunes Radio together?
Yeah, she'd be welcome to come on the show for sure.
Awesome. I think that'd be a really interesting episode. I'll ask her. I'll try and get her to come on, because I think that would be fantastic. So 2 out of 10, and your big criticism is that how do you feel her knowledge is on the Amway tools on the MLM Tool Scam / Amway Tool Scam?
I haven't paid that much attention to her to know how much she knows about it. I mean, that's one of those things that, I watch a episode or two of most of these anti-MLMers, and it's very repetitious, so I don't try to watch every single video they put out. So, whether she had a video.
Is she worse than Always Marco?
I think she's about the same.
Same, okay.
The only thing she lacks is, and she might have been, I don't think she was, but she lacks being a cocaine dealer. She lacks ripping off companies, lying. As far as I know, she doesn't do those things. So, she hasn't done those things, but she likes Marco. So, she's on about the same level.
Okay. Well, I like Marco too, so that probably puts me down in your opinion as well. But yeah, I appreciate that, Scott. So I'm going to speak to Julie, and hopefully we can get her onto Building Fortunes Radio. I think that would be fantastic.
Sounds good. Good luck.
All right, I appreciate your time, Scott.
All right. Take care, Glenn.
Thank you so much.
Yep. Bye-bye.